the encounter. This is probably the most atmospheric and downright scary map that Erik Alm ever officially released. And it was his final official release as well, as of the time of making this video. Hopefully that stat changes. But I mean, look at the scenes. This map is full of really tough fights. And I'd say that this is tough fight number 1. I don't know whether it's necessarily worth using the rocket launcher right there. It does mean that you get to save up that berserk. Although, having the punching ability is pretty nice as well. This is the first secret, and as you can see, I don't have a very consistent setup for being able to strafe run in there. Okay. But it doesn't take me too many tries nowadays. As nice as it would be, I think I am going to grab this because I want the punch ability. Why? Well, there are some spectres. So I'm going to run over here. Oh, okay, that's a really annoying waste of health. And a monster closet has opened behind where I just was that has some spectres in it. And I would like to be able to punch them because I want to save my shells. Now I'm going to slowly back away from the monster closet that you can see, and you might be able to see who else is in it. This is secret number 2, it's where the shotgunner was. Let's go. I want him to take care of the spectres for me. Okay, this guy's getting a bit too close. And I need to go into where he came from. So I want him to come out here. Okay, he was unfortunately close to me. But as I said, I need him to come over here. Okay, now's my chance. That was once again a bit close. And now here's where you can potentially cheap him from and play a game of RNG. As you can see, okay, I don't like him going that way. This is where the RNG comes into play. You want him to stay over to the right here. If he goes to the left, he will hit a teleporting line def and he will come in here with me. And that is obviously bad. But why am I doing this? Well, first of all, it's a little bit more consistent than just fighting him in the hallway. And second of all, I've maintained my cell ammo. Killing the cyber demon opens these bars. I'm not sure how that was scripted, but I'm doing pretty well for ammo here. So now we deal with this fight. You want to try and keep the archvile in the room, even if it means you cop a couple of hit scan shots, because there's not really anywhere to dodge him out in the corridor. And now, I'm doing quite well for shells, but that doesn't really matter. What really matters is this fight out here. This is the toughest fight in this level in my opinion. This is actually the encounter. When you come out here also there's a nastily placed chain gun to make you swap to it. But there are some new enemies and they are ball busters, so wish me luck. I think starting with the rocket launcher is the way to go. Those things are replacing the lost souls. And they shoot like Baron and Hell Knight projectiles, which hurts a lot. And those pain elemental replacements fill the room with them very, very quickly. Okay, so the trick I'm using is that you can just sort of run off the sides of this arena and it will teleport you back to the start, so you can use that to loop around them. There are also some imp replacements that you probably haven't noticed just yet, which are also firing fireballs at me. There's one. They're kind of nasty, but it's these guys that are the real trouble. See, they fire Baron and Hell Knight projectiles, which, as we all know, do a lot of damage. They can do up to 64 damage, in fact. And they're also partially invisible sometimes. See how they're... Yeah, look, where are these guys coming from? So there must be one more around here still, I think. Okay. I think that's all of them. So we've managed to get out of here alright. There's just a few enemies left, a couple of these imp replacements, so you'll get to get a good look at them. I'll take out the one that's in the darkness here though. And hopefully you'll get to see the ones here. So have a look, yeah, it's like this new imp. Well, I think they're projectiles, yeah, so the imp and that new pain elemental, their projectiles spawn those lost soul things. Which shoot Baron and Hell Knight projectiles, that's intense stuff. Anyway, that's all kills and secrets, this is a death exit, and that is it for Erik Alm's official contribution to the Doom mapping scene. The encounter. Spooky, spooky stuff, but really cool, and an unfortunate tease. Who knows where this WAD would have gone had he finished it. Those new enemy types are brutal. It might have got really hard, really quick if he'd kept going. But there we go, that's ScytheX. 10 maps, that was it. Cool stuff. Erik Alm, please come back. At least finish this. As for what I'll play next, I'm not quite sure. Maybe another short one because I'm pretty busy at the moment, but I'll be back.